So the KHL is looking at adding a rule that North American and in particular NHL fans have been clamoring for, a rule which could break the meta which has emerged in 3-on-3 overtimes. So the KHL tweeted this: their junior league will be testing out a new rule for the 24-25 season. Players are not allowed to skate with the puck back to their half of the ice in overtime. This is an attempt to counter what we see in the NHL a ton, where if players don't get a good zone entry or a good offensive setup, they simply pull back to their own zone and try again. This has removed a ton of the excitement we saw in like the early 3-on-3 days where it was back and forth. Now it's almost like a rugby or soccer game where you probe until you get that perfect chance. So the specifics aren't really clear in this tweet. Like, I wonder, okay, you're not allowed to carry the puck back over the red line. Are you allowed to pass it to a player? Are you allowed to dump it back towards your goalie? It's worth noting that only the second violation of this is a penalty, which I do kind of like. And I would like to see either this rule or some variant of it tested in the NHL. Another option that I've seen, and which probably could work, would be to go lacrosse style, or obviously NBA style as well, and add some sort of shot clock. But honestly, I just think that's way too much added complexity for one part of the game. I've also seen the solution to remove blue lines, almost encourage a more pond hockey, completely open feel. So there are options. Whether this is specifically the best rule to try to break up the over-strategized 3-on-3s that we have now in the NHL, I don't know. You could also tinker with points, so if you don't win in the 3-on-3 and it goes beyond that, it's a tie. And just let me know your thoughts, of course, down below.